Hello, welcome to Super Radish. Welcome to Pickups with you again, but this one is a retro import special, all from Japan. Anyway, but yeah, before I get into the pickups, I just want to say a big thank you to Marc Goes Blind Gaming. I'll pop the link in the description, who nominated me for YouTuber of the Month. I'm up against some really good channels, and you vote for whoever you want. Just happy to be a part of it, and really appreciate Marc nominating me for that. It's awesome, and he did a little. Well, again, look, I'll put a link into the sort of the kind of nomination video, and you'll see that Marc put a lot of effort into doing an awesome video, and he's done like I think it was 5 nations thing, and me representing Wales, which is good because I'm Welsh, and I suppose that makes sense. But yeah, really good video. Thank you for that, Marc. And I will mention, which you did mention in the video, that I send stuff out to people, and I've not sent you anything. But Marc, give me a bit of time. I'll send you something out very soon. So thank you very much to Marc. The other channels I don't know very well, but I will certainly have a look at them, which is what everybody should do, really, if they're going to sort of nominate somebody or vote for somebody. But I will say there is Gib84. He is really worth looking at if you've not seen him. Does a lot of pickups and stuff as well, like me, I suppose. But he does amazing work for charity. So in my opinion, if I could just have a button that said who wins, it should be Gib84. Gordon's fantastic, and he does this awesome charity live stream every year, I think. And yeah, so keep an eye out for that. Go and have a look. Go and check out Gib84 as well. I think it's a Gib84 if I said the wrong year. I don't know, but I'll put a link in and go to it. So yeah, that is it for that. And yeah, do check it all out anyway. It's there to try and get a bit of exposure for channels, I think, is the general idea of it. Going forward, I've got some projects in the works, quite different to what I've done before, but something I wanted to do for a long time, and it's just a me thing. But yeah, you'll see very soon. You might see some random stuff coming from me. But yeah, anyway, imports, all but one retro imports, which is something I love now. I've really enjoyed this year. I've been really focused on Super Famicom, Sega Saturn. Now I've started to add other consoles, other imports, and I really didn't want to do that, because once I start something, my brain can't help but keep going and going and going. Yeah, so yeah, I've stepped into, or dived headfirst into some other rabbit holes, which is good. But anyway, let's get into the game. So I'll do Super Famicom first, because that's what I've got the most of. And again, I've been looking at bargains, absolute bargains. I would classify these all as they're all a couple of quid, but it's cardboard and it's Nintendo. And I'll probably never play, especially these 3. Or I need to give them a go, possibly. It all came as a set, a bundle. And it's a bundle I've nearly had a few times somehow. But this time I just bid. Minimum bid, nobody else wanted it. So yeah, it came to me. So let's start off with the first one. Yeah, it's Pachinko. Parlor. That's all I know. Let's see if you can see. There's a few things on there by the looks of it. 6 games, I think. There's number 6 there. But you know, maybe I need to collect Pachinko stuff, but it's a complete boxed copy, which you can't really complain about. But as part of the bundle, I had Sankyo Fever 3. It was so good, they did a third one, We don't know if there's a fourth. I need to look into that. I may as well collect pachinko games now. Maybe I need to do some pachinko content. And this is like new. Honestly, it's really good condition. Oh, look at that, complete. I hope I like pachinko. I think I played it years ago or one pachinko game. Can't say I was a huge fan, but you never know. Now I'm a pachinko collector, or virtual or pachinko simulator collector. And then we had Fever, Pachinko Fever. Again, fantastic condition. These are literally never been played, I would guess. They're so good. And again, complete. Pachinko. What do I do with you? Yeah, I do what I think. That trilogy of pachinko games was about £6-7, which, you know, £2-3 each or something. You can't complain. And yeah, I'll have to do a video on me playing pachinko, I suppose, at some point. It's coming in the near future. And next up, bargain. Golf. What golf? New 3D golf simulation. I actually don't know what it's called. It is, I think, new 3D golf sim volume 1, the Masters. Okay, this has seen better days, but I don't know if this is complete. I haven't looked at this. So we've got the cart. There's something in the back here. It is complete. It does have the golfing manual. So I had a quick look at this, and it looks decent. It looks all right. Ooh, that squeal with the plastic cases is not very nice. But yeah, so that's yeah. I'm quite chuffed with that. I think that was a couple of quid, and I don't know how well if you can see. Bit of golfing. It says 3D. I think that's 2D. I think they're lying. Next up, a game I'll never play because I won't be able to read it. But it was, again, one of those games that nobody wanted to buy. So there was me pressing bid. Dragon Quest 6. A beautiful box. Absolutely stunning box. And I love Dragon Quest 11. I quite enjoy Dragon Quest Builders. But otherwise, my Dragon Quest experience is quite limited. But 11 is fucking awesome. So we've got Dragon Quest 6. I don't know if it's complete. I can't remember. Probably not for the price I paid. And it's not. So there we are. But as a piece of art, as just a collectible to have on my Super Famicom shelf, that is really nice. And I think this probably is a good game, because I know people love Dragon Quest. I doubt they're going to love it because it's a turd. So my last Super Famicom game, and I think personally this is my best pickup. It was the most expensive of the lot, but it was still a very good price. I'm certainly looking to collect Capcom games, because I just think they make, and I've said it before, I just fucking love Capcom. I think they make awesome games. I've always liked them. I think Super Ghosts and Ghouls was the one that really sort of grabbed me from there on. I've always liked Capcom, you know, Resident Evil, Onimusha, now I can't, Monster Hunter, you know, just loads of stuff. I've always loved Capcom games. Final Fight 2. I think this is the cheapest one on the Super Famicom to get. The rest are like 3 is mega expensive, and I think 1 is pretty pricey. But we have a beautiful, complete, really good condition as well. Let's have a little look at that manual, because this is the star of this. So we've got, I think it's almost a bit saturated with light, but yeah, it looks good. Old beat 'em up. I am looking forward to giving this a whirl. Yeah, so I'm working on I think I'm going to get a Retron, just so I can play a multitude of different stuff. I need to get sorted out my Japanese Sega Saturn to play games on here. I know it's not ideal. I know it's like you know, it's not great playing it on a big flat screen TV. I know it looks small behind me, but it's quite a big TV. But yeah, that's, you know, I don't have any other place to play games at the moment, so it is what it is. So yeah, I think Retron 5 will be purchased. Next up, what should we do? Okay, let's stick to Nintendo just for a second. There's not a huge amount left, but anyway, I picked this up, Super Mario 64, Japanese N64. I put this up because it was so cheap. Again, I think this was an unwanted, and to just get an opportunity to have, in my opinion, is one of the best 3D platforms of all time, and one of my favourite games of all time. And I know people don't like N64. Some people say 64 shit. But this game, for me, was groundbreaking. It was amazing. I played it on the Switch on the All-Stars 3D. I still think it's a cracking game. And it is, like, for me, the kind of... Yeah, it's a pioneer, isn't it, of 3D platformers, you know. I think it's just amazing. So this was, I can't remember, it was really good price. It was too good to pass up on, being that I've got a PAL copy, but it's not boxed anymore because my box got damaged in a shed, which is a shame. I had an Ocarina of Time box, Wave Race box, 1080 box, Super Mario 64 box, Mario Kart box, all, and probably about 20 boxes, all just dead in damp. So we've got the manual, really nice, big manual. Will I start collecting Japanese N64? I know. I might get one or two. Really nice manual, beautiful manual. I wish they'd do this now. They just put work into it, and it just looks nice. Yeah, N64 I'm not going to collect because here's the cart as well. Because yeah, I've got a decent N64 collection. I don't need. I've probably got a handful of games I want for it. I might do. I know like Glenn Galloway Gaming did top 10 64 games. I might do a version of that myself soon, as well. Make some content. But yeah, Super Mario 64. More for the fact of how much I love the game is why I bought this one. And again, I have a little project for this in mind. So yeah, so that is all my Nintendo stuff. Really happy with it. Got all really good price, and yeah, you know, kind of more cardboard, which is only a good thing. Yeah, so let's just go before we go to Sega Saturn. I've got 2 Sega Saturn games. But let's go to a modern, so it's the only one that's not retro, and I bought this because, well, I'll show you what the game is first. Skullgirls, Second Encore, so it's the Japanese version. Okay, got it for, it's not cheap, I think, 40 quid, I think I paid for this. It's £20 digital, if you want to give it a go. It's a one-on-one fighter. It is anime, I would class it as anime style. I'll pop a video of this at the end because it looks absolutely beautiful. The graphics in it are absolutely amazing. I had a friend who told me this might be something up my street because back in the day, Street Fighter 2, you know, I fucking loved that game. I thought it was, I just couldn't believe how they could make a game so good, so fine-tuned, everything, you know. And you know, I played fighting games in between, and then I think it ended at Soul Calibur 2. I think that's the last one I really played a lot of, and since then I've dabbled. But I want to get back into one-on-one fighters. I'll never be great because yeah, I'm just not good at fighting games. But I'd like to just, you know, a game with a good, I think this has got some decent kind of like arcade modes and story and stuff all involved in it, and the graphics I've had a little go and it looks awesome. But yeah, so there we are. We've got Skullgirls Second Encore, and I'll show a video at the end of I'll put the trailer of it or something on there. But yeah, you can get this digitally pretty cheap, but I just wanted a hard copy, and yeah, I'll probably get my monies out of this because I'm going to play it. Sega Saturn. Yeah. What is this called now? Yes. So well, you can see it's so shiny. Sea Bass Fishing 2. Not Sega Bass Fishing, it's a Sea Bass Fishing. I love fishing games. I adore fishing games. I think they're amazing. And I could sit there with a beer and just fish. Virtual fishing, so I have to be cold or wet or put any effort, exert anything. But yeah, it's it looks really good on the back. I don't know how well you can see. It looks bloody awesome. I'm excited to play this. Is there a fishing rod accessory for the Sega Saturn? I bloody hope so. Love fishing games. Maybe I need to sort of do a subset of collecting fishing games. That's something to think about. Probably won't be that expensive, I'd imagine. And last up on the Sega Saturn, now this again was by pure luck. A good deal that I got this. Never heard of it before. I saw it and then I did my research. And again, it's a one-on-one fighter, and it is Real Bout, which is basically, I think, Fatal Fury. And it's got this beautiful cardboard box, which has seen better days. But the reason I wanted it is because it comes with, if I can get it out, the RAM cart, proper RAM cart. I've always wanted a RAM cart. I fucking love RAM carts. I love the N64 and I couldn't wait to get it. I got mine with Donkey Kong 64 and I've wanted a Sega Saturn RAM cart. I just like them. I like the fact that you can plug something in and it makes it better. And yeah, I've always wanted one since the Sega Saturn came out. I've got a RAM cart finally, and it's a proper one. I'll have to look into, is it 4 meg, 2 meg? I don't know. There's a lot of megabytes in there. You have to get this working. So this looks really, really decent, I must say. It's got the cover there, but there's actually nothing on the back because it's on the cardboard box. So let's have a look. It looks really pretty. It looks like a good game. I've definitely not balls this order up. The final battle. Howard must go. Who Howard is, I don't know. I know there's a new Fatal Fury come out, isn't there, for consoles. But yeah, so that is it for Sega Saturn. So what else have we got? Oh, this has gone on longer than I thought, this video. I thought I'd do this really quick, but never mind. Last game, I mentioned is going down another rabbit hole. Then I have, and I'm going to have to keep going. I bought one. It's too late. Commitment made. Dreamcast, Japanese. Not as cheap as I thought it might be, but I'm just going down that road, and I'm not stopping until I've got everything I want, much like the Sega Saturn. So yeah, and to start off my Japanese Dreamcast collection off, it is of course Get Bass Fishing or Sega Bass Fishing, and again it got hammered on delivery. It's really damaged the case, but it's just the case. Got 300 points there for something. Yeah, so Sega Bass Fishing is a fantastic game. I absolutely love it. If I could, I would have a Sega Bass Fishing arcade cabinet in the middle of my living room and make everyone walk around it if I could. That's how much I love Sega Bass Fishing. It's just awesome. It's just fun. And I've had Sega Bass Fishing, the PAL version, a couple of times, and I've got it for the Wii. But that's the Wii version. Isn't just I need the fishing rod controller. That has to be done. But yeah, Sega Bass Fishing. So that'll be starting my Dreamcast collection. Although I'm changing one thing about what I'm going to do, because I tend to keep buying when I just need to, just stop. I'm going to limit myself to every month one Dreamcast, one Sega Saturn, 2 Super Famicom at most, and let's see how that goes. Just limit myself. Contain myself from buying. Maybe that's gonna be hard. Can I do it? I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, but that is it, guys. That's all my pickups, all imports. Pop your recommendations for me of any Dreamcast games that you think I should pick up that would be good in Japanese Sega Dreamcast. Any Sega Saturn Japanese games you'd recommend, particularly one-on-one fighters. I've got quite a few anyway. And maybe, what do you guys know of any good one-on-one fighters that maybe PS4, PS5, Switch, something? Obviously Street Fighter, I've got loads of Street Fighters, but yeah, pop your recommendations in for me, because that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for my one-on-one fighter, the one that just catches me. And maybe I need to get Street Fighter 6. I haven't looked to see how good that is, but I'm just rambling on now. But yeah, so check out YouTube of the Month, check out Gordon. Yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you for watching. Stay awesome. Bye.
This might pinch.
Strike up the band! Can you dig it?
Please accept my friend request.